texting my mom picture of Mount Rushmore, asking her if she can guess where I am.
It ain't obvious.
The four faces in the rock didn't make it obvious.
So bright.
Where's Nicholas Cage? Pro tip, don't visit Mount Rushmore at the lighting ceremony time. It'll take us years to get out of here. Probably should start the vlog on a negative note. You having a great time, just saw Mount Rushmore, man. Next first time?
It's in the pocket.
How you guys doing over there?
Thank goodness for technology so we can see exactly where the sun's gonna set and at what time. Yeah, I mean, you know I love layers of texture here. Yo, my son. It'd be kind of tight if we could go down there, I bet we could. 8:16 that hits. See, I'm wondering if that's gonna be too, sunset sun's like 8:49, so I'm wondering if that's gonna be too bright. Like, if we should try to hit this right. Like, if we got here at 8 o'clock at the latest, just what concerns me, all of a sudden you see 20 million things that you think look super cool, and then all of a sudden 30 minutes goes by and where's the sun? You know, like, you got to be really on it and exact with what you want to shoot, how much time you're going to spend it. Each little set of the photo session, but let's go check out that other area, that other sidewalk, and see if there's more options that way. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. All right, so here's the deal. We're out here in the Black Hills in South Dakota, kind of around like Mount Rushmore area and Custer State Park. Coming out here to shoot an engagement session like we usually do. Of course, we're super excited to be doing this. We were originally going to do Montana. It didn't work out, and so we just did this instead. We're scouting out a couple spots. We got here late last night. We had a wedding and then had to drive pretty much all the way here almost overnight. So we decided to shoot today. It's Tuesday, what is it, June something? It's like June 20th today or something like that. We're just getting out this morning to go do some scouting. I found some spots online. There were not many shoots online that I could find. Typically, that's like the best way to do it, to find locations in a new area, is to look for what other photographers have done and just to get some ideas of what's easy to do and possible with clients. The first spot we're stopping here is called Breezy Point or Breezy View, something like that. But why we like it is because it has sidewalks. You drive all the way up to the top and it has sidewalks to the viewpoints. We love hiking, we love doing strenuous, difficult hikes and that are long and take all day, but when you're working with clients, you don't want to be putting them through a ton of work. You don't want them getting all sweaty, and you want them to still look great. They went through the time to get their hair right and their makeup right, their clothing right. Sometimes they're not wearing great clothes for hiking. So yeah, we're taking the time to go check out some of these spots. We're gonna check out a couple other ones. This is where we're gonna end the session, likely, unless we find something better, but we're gonna start lower kind of in the canyons somewhere and see what we can do. But it should be a good day. We're gonna bring you along again behind the scenes and see how we shoot an engagement session out here in the Black Hills. Never feel like it's good. It's good. We're checking exactly where the sun's gonna set because everything in photography, professional photography, is using light in a professional manner. What we do is we use our apps on our phone to scout exactly where the sun will be hitting at what time. And we factor that in when we're shooting, and we say, okay, we need to be at this place at this time so we can shoot these spots with this kind of light. I'm looking for kind of side to back lit stuff for this point of the day. Yeah, I think we've seen enough, and I want to tell the clients where we're going. So we're gonna go to the next spot and see what we can find. Yeah, it's super peaceful. Feel relaxed right now. Almost forgot I have to shoot a session tonight. I'm gonna call my mom. See if she has any intel on spots, photo spots. She usually doesn't, but we came here last year as a family. Thank you. All right, this is a really rare situation. Everywhere we go, we always look for photography permits. Most places require photography permits, even when you're just doing engagement photos or a wedding or anything portraiture requires a permit. We just went to the guest center and asked, and they said, oh, you won't need one for that. So that's really exciting because that costs a lot of money usually, and especially when you're in a beautiful state park like this. I mean, even Milwaukee County requires permits, so that's a big win for us, and we're excited to get going on this shoot tonight. Like normally, if you can't ever find another photographer that did a shoot, a good thing to look up is sunset spots. Where's the best sunset? And that's what I did, but since we're going to be shooting a little bit early, we're trying to find shade. And these mountains aren't that tall, so it can be a bit of a challenge to find. The amount of people we're fooling right now, we pulled over. Oh, there's an animal. It's funny though, the amount of people that are stopping because we stopped because they think there's some buffalo out here, some wild animals.
Always not into an apple. Huh? I guess he doesn't like apples.
You would have wanted an apple.
You don't get this at Jimmy John's, I'll tell you that much. And it's not a buffalo, but it'll have to be. That's crazy. And this is a great teaching point for photography. So always face your subject to this light source. Hopefully no ticks. All right, onward. Bad enough of these donkeys. Clients just texted me back. They already have a pass for the park, which is great. And they've already driven through the area that we will be shooting tonight. So it's good that they have a little bit of familiarity with the shooting location tonight, so it's not as complicated later down the road. We're still looking for our first location of the day. We're taking a little detour to go try to find some buffalo. We stopped by some donkeys and got some awesome pictures of the donkeys, and that was a little crazy. I feel like everything that everyone was doing out there is the exact opposite of what you're supposed to be doing when you see the wild animals, but it's cool. The donkeys were chill. I think they're donkeys. They're donkeys or mules. I don't know, one of those two. They were big. We're stuck in traffic, in buffalo traffic. Buffalo are blocking the road. We tried to pass everyone and then found out the buffalo were blocking the road, and so it looked kind of rude. I'm hoping we can snag a good picture. I don't think you're supposed to get out of your car with the buffalo there, just in case they might charge. I don't know, it's cool to get up this close and personal with them, you know? That's what we came here for. Hey Nick, do I still buffalo you for your dinner? Hey, we buffalo it to all our clients to be out here right now shooting. That is crazy. Little buffalo traffic jam if I've ever seen one. Oh, this one's getting down and dirty. Whoa! Whoa! What if one started charging a car? What would we do? Subaru could take it. Took that pounding from the hail yesterday. I really hope they block the road and we drive up there. I'm gonna be bummed out if we just have to drive right through. This is their road. Oh, we might not get to our session on time. Sun's hitting the horizon at 8:16 p.m. sharp. What does that mean for us? We want to be up here by 8. Kinda, not really.
Whenever you go down, I'm hoping somebody's got it shut.
Okay.
So let yourself out, swing it back shut.
Okay.
I should have told everybody y'all need to come down at 5-ish.
Okay. Is that so? This is closed at 5, huh?
Well, I try to get it locked by then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Thank you. Good thing I didn't just plan on this. Hey, is there any other cool viewpoints that we could watch at like sunset, or is it all pretty much gonna be closed?
I'm trying to think of what would be high enough. Because Hetty's that way. I don't know, anywhere for sunset. Just walk up. Take your car out.
Oh, we can walk up? How long do you think that would take?
1.7 miles.
1.7 miles?
Takes me about 45 to get back up, 30 to go down.
Okay.
Because I walk it twice a day.
Okay.
Oh, I've had people on my deck at midnight.
Really?
Because my bed's under the deck.
No kidding. You get to sleep up here?
Yeah.
Really?
My 3.5 days I live here.
That's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. I got the best office in the state.
Yeah. It's amazing. Okay, we're at our sunset spot now. Trying to figure out if this is gonna work well or not. We're on this scenic highway called like Needle Point or whatever. We have some spots scouted out down the road. We're gonna kind of work the trailheads where you can get those awesome views without the hike. Our client has recently broken her ankle, so we're trying to take that into account and be courteous photographers in how we plan our session to still get the views without the crazy hike. We're gonna start down there. The sun's gonna be blocked by 7 o'clock. That's our start time. Sunset's at like 8:40. When we're doing this type of thing, we like to shoot for a little bit longer, at least give ourselves a little bit extra time for drive time. You don't know if we're gonna be waiting to get through the one-way tunnel or anything like that, crowds, parking, all that. You have to take it all into account. So we're gonna start at 7 in a spot that we know is gonna be blocked. The sun will be blocked. We can shoot in open shade. Now we're checking out here to see where the sun's gonna hit at what time. This first little section looks like the sun's gonna be hitting the mountain behind us a little bit earlier than we'd like. So we're gonna keep going down this trail a little bit and see if it opens things up a little bit. And if not, we're gonna go down a little bit down the road and see if there's anything better. But so what we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit this. Lots of layers, lots of textures. This is soft enough light. So there's the sun. We got a little bit of cloud cover. Wow, this is cool. Sorry, Mom. That was an iPhone banger if I've ever seen one. Could just sit here and look at it forever. How do you like this for foreground texture? If we put them right in there. Put my wide lens on. Got the immediate foreground texture here with some fall off over the mountains. And just the way the light is right now, it's looking pretty good, and it's only getting better from here. So let's go up a little bit further. Get a couple iPhone bangers while we're at it. That's pretty incredible. Would that take us 1 minute? Not even. Get my TikTok on. Yeah, best of both worlds, baby. Dude, that was an iPhone banger if I've ever seen one. Did you see this? iPhone bangers is all we know. And sometimes nice DSLR pictures of people. Could have told me people were coming. Okay, we told our clients, we made the call. Usually, I'm glad we had time today to go look around a bunch of spots and figure it out, because I feel like our first tries never work. We think we found something sick, but you gotta get boots on the ground, you know, that's what it's all about. Shit. That sun's gonna be behind. Look at this, Nick. The sun's gonna be behind there, which is exactly what we want. Oh, dusty.
I'm gonna make sure in focus.
What's up? This is man. We're gonna give you the keys, dog. Even cowboys need gas. I pressed the wrong button. Let's try this again. Steal my PIN number. Their gas prices on their sign were fake news. Okay, people. We ended our shoot and we still had some energy left. So on our way to our hotel, we decided to stop in the Badlands and do some star photography. I've been dying to do this, and there's no better place than the Badlands to do it. We pulled up and just in plain sight, you can see the Milky Way. I've never seen this many stars in my life, and thankfully the weather is decent too, so we're gonna take you along on this journey, starting by getting my plate on I already put my plate on. For star photography, you need a tripod because you're doing long exposure to bring back some of the light. I'm hoping we'll even be able to see some of the actual Badlands in the picture if we do a long enough exposure. So we're gonna try some things and see what we get, but this is gonna be pretty awesome. So where's the tripod at? Shine light this way. I wanna make sure I'm not stepping on any snakes. Maria learned her lesson. Okay, show me getting my settings here. We got quick release plates on for weddings. Let's go over here a little bit. I might actually get, it used to live here. It used to live on the tripod. I'm glad other people are out here too, because otherwise would have been a little bit scared. Now we look like dad photographers out here. And of course our tripod is not level at all. So we just got done shooting a portrait session, so I was shooting wide open with my aperture. If you look at the top here, actually I'll just go like this. We're currently shooting at 1.4, 1/200th of a second for my shutter speed. My ISO was at 200, it got a little bit dark. So what we're gonna do first thing, since it's gonna be tough to focus, I'm gonna go all the way to 16. And then I'm gonna keep my ISO low so there's no grain. And then we're going into the long exposure here of 2 seconds. And we're gonna see what we get. I'm also going to go into my menu here. I'm shooting on a Nikon D810, by the way. I remember how to do this. But there's a timer somewhere in here. We'll just do 2 seconds for now. And then we come on the top dial here to self timer. All right, now kill the light for a second. And bump up ISO a little bit. ISO 500. Oh, that wasn't the shutter button. There goes the 2 seconds. That showed up nothing. All right, we need longer. Let's go 10 seconds and we'll go up to 1000 ISO. Kill the light. I'm gonna get my wider lens too in a second here. All right, you ready? All right, we're gonna try getting a little bit more of the stars in here. Maybe I should do one more. No. All right, we came out here to try something different, and it didn't turn out too incredible, but it was still pretty cool just to get out here and see the Milky Way and all the stars and stuff. It's just an unreal experience, but we'll see if we got anything from those photos. Doesn't really look like it, but we're gonna go to our hotel. It's probably like an hour or two away. It's late, and then we're gonna get up early tomorrow and do it all again. Jocko out.